Rhode Island has a rich historical background as one of the original colonies, but also has its share of lesser-known quirky aspects that make it unique. Let's explore the hidden secrets and historical lore of Rhode Island. Rhode Island, despite being the smallest US state, hides a fascinating trove of lesser-known history, quirks, and a few genuinely mysterious secrets. Here's a peek behind the curtain. Historical and political secrets. The Gaspee Affair. America's first blow for freedom in 1772. Before the Boston Tea Party, Rhode Island colonists burned the British revenue schooner, HMS Gaspee, after it ran aground near Warwick. This act of rebellion against British customs enforcement is considered by some historians as one of the first organized violent acts leading to the Revolution. Its secrecy lies in the identities of the attackers. A secret committee led the raid, and no one was ever successfully prosecuted, despite a Royal Commission investigation. Rhode Island's slave trade epicenter. While often overlooked, Rhode Island, particularly Newport and Bristol, was a major hub of the transatlantic slave trade in the 18th century. Bristol's DeWolf family became one of the wealthiest families in America through it. The secret aspect is how this uncomfortable history was long downplayed. Their Bristol mansion, Linden Place, even has a secret burial vault in the garden, discovered by a ground-penetrating radar, rumored to hold DeWolf family members and possibly enslaved individuals. The Independent Man's hidden gesture. Crowning the State House, the statue, the Independent Man, symbolizes Rhode Island's spirit. Rumor claims the sculptor, George Brewster, secretly gave the statue a raised middle finger towards Massachusetts, symbolizing defiance against annexation attempts. While the statue's hand position could be interpreted that way from certain angles, official sources deny it was intentional. It remains a fun local legend. The Bloodless Revolution, and the Longest Constitution. In 1935, a peaceful political coup, also known as the Bloodless Revolution, ousted a corrupt Republican machine that had dominated for decades. Democrats, led by Governor Theodore Francis Greene, swept power by exposing voter fraud. Simultaneously, Rhode Island operated under the oldest state constitution in the US from 1842 until 1986, filled with archaic provisions reflecting its unique colonial roots. Folklore, mysteries, and the macabre. H.P. Lovecraft. Providence, the master of cosmic horror, H.P. Lovecraft, based nearly all his terrifying fiction on the secret corners, ancient architecture, and whispered histories of Providence and surrounding areas. Locations like the Shunned House, a real house on Benefit Street, the Fleur-de-Lis Studios, and the eerie tunnels under College Hill fueled his imagination. Exploring Providence is walking through his mythos. The Great New England Vampire Panic and Mercy Brown. In the 19th century, consumption, tuberculosis, ravaged families, leading to folk beliefs in vampires draining life from relatives. The most famous case is Mercy Brown of Exeter in 1892. After her death, her family exhumed her body, found it fresh, burned her heart, and fed the ashes to her sick brother who died anyway. Her grave in Chestnut Hill Cemetery remains a macabre pilgrimage site. Secret tunnels and smugglers' coves. Newport's Cliff Walk hides sea caves used by rum runners during Prohibition. Providence has persistent legends of tunnels connecting buildings, like the old Biltmore Hotel to the State House, or brothels to discreet exits, used for everything from smuggling to politicians' discreet movements. While some tunnels exist, like utility tunnels underground University, verifying many legends is difficult. The Newport Tower Mystery. This enigmatic stone tower in Newport's Tullow Park is Rhode Island's greatest archaeological puzzle. Is it a 17th century windmill built by Benedict Arnold's grandfather? A Norse church from 1000 AD. A Templar structure. Despite carbon dating supporting the colonial origin, its unusual design and a lack of definitive records keep alternative theories alive. Modern intrigue and quirks. Mob history and Raymond Patriarca. For decades, Providence was the stronghold of the New England crime family under Raymond Patriarca Sr., operating out of a vending machine/social club on Atwells Avenue in Federal Hill. Their strict rule: no murders in Rhode Island. To avoid heat from local authorities they often had in their pocket. Most hits were carried out in Massachusetts. Abandoned forts and military secrets. Narragansett Bay is dotted with decaying coastal fortifications including Fort Wetherill, Fort Adams, Fort Greene, and Dumpling Rock. These hold layers of secrets, including Revolutionary War earthworks, Civil War upgrades, hidden World War I and II observation posts, communication tunnels, and Cold War missile defense sites. Exploring their graffiti-covered tunnels feels like stepping into forgotten history. Rhode Island-sized conspiracy. Due to its small size and dense population, Rhode Island politics and business have often been characterized by close-knit connections, leading to whispers of everyone knows everyone deals and favoritism, sometimes humorously referred to as the Rhode Island-sized conspiracy. The takeaway: Rhode Island's secrets aren't usually grand global conspiracies, but rather layers of complex history, uncomfortable truths, local folklore, and genuine mysteries tucked away in its colonial streets, coastal inlets, and dense woods. Its small size makes these hidden stories feel even more intimate and surprising when uncovered. To discover them, explore beyond the mansions and beaches, visit historical societies, walk old cemeteries, read local legends, and keep your eyes peeled for the subtle clues in the architecture and landscape.